Hey guys, how are you all? I am back with another video. In this video, we are gonna show you 25 mind-blowing interesting facts across the world, that most of people didn't know of. Let's get started. Number 25. Coca-Cola. We all know that this is one of the most liked beverages across the world. But do you know that Coca-Cola is banned in two countries? They are North Korea and Cuba. As both of these countries are anti-American, they didn't want the US-based company to operate trade in their countries. So when you go to those countries, check out some other brands. Number 24. The Snake Island. There is an island in Sao Paulo, also termed as the Snake Island, is a 110-acre island, which has approximately 4,000 snakes. It's a shocking one snake per every 6 yards. It's one of the deadliest islands across the world. It's also home to some of the most deadliest snakes such as the golden lancehead. The venom is capable of melting human flesh. So start planning for your post-COVID vacations onto this island. Hey, just kidding. Number 23. We know about the ultraviolet rays, its uses, and also its dangerous effects. But do you know that according to a study by scientists, all mammals, except humans and apes, can see the UV light? Yes, that's the reason why some of the animals stay at a fair distance from the power lines. Number 22. Many of them are scared of cockroach because of its body structure. But you will be shocked after telling an unbelievable fact about them. Cockroaches, even if their heads are cut, can live for weeks and eventually die out of hunger. That is the reason why they are often cited as the most likely survivors of a nuclear war. Amazing, right? Number 21. There is a Spanish word esposas, which mean both handcuffs and wives. Isn't it funny? It's just an indirect way of comparing handcuffs with wives. Hey, just kidding. They both have a same name, because they share same etymological root, which comes from a Latin term sponder. Married viewers, if any, can comment down your views. Number 20. We all know that Pluto is a dwarf planet. But do you know about its size? It's much smaller than Russia in surface area, and even smaller than the Moon. Pluto is 2,370 kilometers across, which can easily fit within Russia's 10,000 kilometers east to west stretch, and north-south size of 4,000 kilometers. Number 19. Everyone likes islands. But do you know which is the most densely populated island in the world? It is the Santa Cruz del Isolate of San Bernardo in Colombia. It is just about the size of 2 soccer fields. The artificial island has 4 main streets and 10 neighborhoods, where 500 people live on the islands, in around 155 houses. Isn't this fascinating? Number 18. Now it is a winter in the northern hemisphere. There might be a temperature of around -20 degrees Celsius in the coldest places, to 25 degrees Celsius in the coastal cities. But do you know what's the coldest temperature ever recorded on Earth? It's -144 degrees Fahrenheit, which is a shocking -98 degrees Celsius. The temperature was recorded in Antarctica, during the span of research between 2004 and 2016. Just a few breaths of air at that temperature would induce hemorrhaging in your lungs, and kill you. Number 17. Everyone has names, and many of them are common. Among those, the most popular name in the world is believed to be Muhammad. Around 150 million men and boys across the world share this name. This popularity is because of the Muslim tradition of naming each firstborn son after the Islamic prophet Muhammad. Number 16. Do you know that there is a website that tracks the world's population in real time? As of 2019, the overall human population is estimated to be more than 7.7 billion, and if you want to see the increase in real time, second to second, you can tune into the world population clock, where numbers go up and down as people are born and die. The link is in the description, check it out. Number 15. Ants are so small in size, but do you know about their population? The population of ants is about 10 quadrillion, which is 1, followed by 16 zeros. And when combined all of those ants, they weigh the same as all of us humans on the planet. So if you are fat, don't worry. You are helping the human race and leaving the ants behind. Number 14. According to a study by the Stanford University, more than 99% of microbes inside our body are completely unknown to science. A survey of DNA fragments suggests that microbes living within us are vastly more diverse than previously known. In fact, 99% DNA has never been seen before. Just imagine how many such microbes are unknown to science across the world. Number 13. You might have heard about cities like Delhi and Tokyo, whose name has just 5 letters. But you will be shocked to know about the longest place name, which is 85 letters long, and it's in New Zealand. The place name is Taumata Akatangi-honga-ko Aadamadiatora Pukaka Pikumanga Haronako Piakaiwa Nuakatanatahu. Sounds funny, right? I am still confused in how to pronounce this. Number 12. Silence is gold, as what elders say. While it was not quite as much as gold to most people, it certainly was the primary goal for those who built quietest room in the world. It's located at Microsoft headquarters in Redmond, Washington. The lab room measures a background noise of -20.35 dBA, which is 20 decibels below threshold of human hearing. When you are in the room, you can hear yourself breathing, and it gives you a scary experience at night for sure. Number 11. Most of us like spices, but when it comes to this extent, everyone has to take a step back. The dragon's breath chili pepper is so hot that if you eat one, it could potentially cause a type of anaphylactic shock, closing your airways, and soon it could even kill you. The chili was actually developed by the scientists to be used in medical treatment as an anesthetic that can numb the skin. Number 10. Cockroaches are back again. In the list of interesting facts, we all know that the dinosaurs are one of the dangerous predators of the world, which were even before humans existed. But cockroaches were there 120 million years before dinosaurs roamed on the earth. Unlike dinosaurs, the cockroaches survived every era. Even if a nuclear war takes place, cockroaches lives on. Cockroaches, take a bow. Number 9. Adolf Hitler is one of the most strict rulers in history of the world. But do you know? Adolf Hitler suffered from ailurophobia, which is a fear of cats. But interestingly, even Alexander the Great, Napoleon and Mussolini had the same phobia. So want to be a great ruler? Maybe you need to fear for cats. Number 8. World's largest family lives in India. An Indian man named Ziona set a record of 39 wives, 94 children and 33 grandchildren, and all of them live under one roof in a 4-story building in Mizoram. have to appreciate the hard work and efforts put by the man in setting up a world record, which any other country didn't. Number 7. The iPhone, Harry Potter books, and the Rubik's Cube are the top 3 most sold products in the human history. The iPhone made around 1 billion sales across the world, whereas the Harry Potter books and Rubik's Cube made around 450 million and 350 million sales respectively. Number 6. In 2006, a woman lit matches in a flight to cover her fart smell. This in turn forced an emergency landing. She later claimed that she had a medical condition that apparently involved flatulence. So before boarding a plane, eating excessive dal is not advisable. Number 5. Have you ever imagined how embarrassing it would be to eat in a toilet? But every weird thing happens in reality. In Taiwan, there is a restaurant that serves food in miniature toilets. The seats on which they sit are the actual toilets that don't work anymore. The drinks are served in mini urinals. So weird, right? But interesting. Number 4. Galileo Galilei is one of the best scientists who contributed in astronomy and even improved the telescope. His middle finger is still stored in the Museum of Science in Florence. Because of this fact, the museum received many visitors and eventually changed the name to Museo Galileo. So when you are in Florence next time, make sure you visit this. Number 3. Similarly to Galileo, Albert Einstein is one of the best scientists of 19th century, who contributed both in physics and astronomy. But his last words still remain unknown. When he was taking his last breath, he told his last words in German to a nurse who didn't know that language. So it still remains as a mystery on what he said last. Number 2. Many of them like to look thin. For that, we do endless activities in order to burn the calories. But do you know? In order to burn just 1 calorie with the help of a mouse, you need to click it approximately 10 million times. Yes, 10 million times. Whereas walking for 30 minutes can burn around 200 calories. So want to look thin? Then leave the computer and go for a walk. Finally, number 1. In 2011, a woman named Amy Davison purchased a non-visible piece of art for $10,000. Isn't this very shocking? She was promised an entire museum wing, named in her honor. The artwork is known as the fresh air. So put your artwork onto the paper. Who knows, some other person like Amy might buy your art for such a price someday. With this, we are done for today. Hope you liked the video. Do like, share, and subscribe, the Wisdom Hub.